1 year ago, Congress eliminated over $1 billion in funding for public media, yet we, the people, haven't backed down. When you donate to the independent nonprofits that make up the NPR network, we hold the powerful to account together. It's the kind of journalism democracy requires that we, the public, must protect. Join the community of people who power this work at plus.npr.org.
And I assume there's some legal news to report, huh? You figure? Otherwise, why would we be handcuffed to the deposition table?
Oh, you think it's bad being handcuffed to the deposition table? Wait till I tell you. Here's the story. We both, perhaps, but maybe more I than you, have been troubled, let's say, by the deplorable condition on the roads, the behavior of people on the roads.
Yes, and it has to do with the potholes and mostly.
It has to do with with the way people drive. And I don't know how it is in other cities, but here in Boston, it's really unacceptable. I mean, have you ever driven on Route 128 during rush hour? There isn't a single vehicle that's going under 65, and the speed limit is 55 for most of Route 128. There isn't a single person in the car who is not violating the tailgating law. I mean, the other day, for example, I was driving down 128, and there was a truck right on my tail. I was in the slowest lane, and the speed limit was 55. I was doing 60. And this guy, right on my tail for miles and miles, he could have passed me if he wanted to. Not only was he on my tail, he's blowing the horn at me. Now, there's a car in front of me.
Because your car was on fire, probably. He's trying to save your life.
He's gesturing and blowing the horn at me.
Yeah.
I mean, it was absolutely... A couple of times, he attempted to pass me in the breakdown lane. I mean, the behavior of people is absolutely ridiculous. My question has always been, why are we allowing this to continue to happen, and where's it going to end?
I got it.
Yeah?
I got it. No, I know what the thrust of this is.
Go ahead. Oh.
Vigilantism.
No,
I've
given up on vigilantism because I figure, why should we put our lives in danger? We're already paying people to put their lives in danger. We don't have the authority to do anything, but we're already paying people who do have the authority. We call them the state police. And it is clear to me that the state police are purposely becoming invisible during rush hour. They hide.
In your opinion?
Well, have you ever seen a state police car?
Oh, yeah. In fact, I've been pulled over a couple of times, as a matter of fact.
During rush hour.
Oh, no, because it's dinner time.
Exactly. Or donut time. Or whatever it is.
Hey, they're going to eat, too.
They do. The problem is...
And first of all, there are hardly any tickets to be given out at rush hour because traffic is moving too slowly. They know when the time to give out tickets is.
No, traffic is not moving slowly. They don't know what time. They give out tickets at 3 o'clock in the morning when no one knows they're giving out tickets.
Got one.
Yeah, it was at 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, you well know that you can drive on 128 any time of the day almost during daylight hours.
Yeah.
And you can find probably 100,000 people who are violating the law, but there's not a single policeman out there. Here's the deal. I am organizing a class action suit against the state police of Massachusetts.
Oh, God help us.
And so we're trying to get several thousand people who will sign up as part of the class action suit. And of course, we unfortunately will need a lawyer to help us do it.
Have you got any volunteers yet?
None.
I didn't think so.
No lawyers. So if you would like to be if you agree with this, that the police are in some part, they don't have to be primarily responsible, but in some part through their negligence, responsible for your high blood pressure, for the fact that you lost your driver's license, for whatever it is.
Hemorrhoids?
Hemorrhoidal flare-ups, all of those things because you drove on Route 128 or any other of the roads around the Boston area, you can sign up for the class action suit, the Car Talk section of Cars.com. Click on Wanted, Dead or Alive.
Did you take your pills this morning?
No, I'm not taking the pills anymore, doctor.
Oh, please. In the meantime, we'll try to talk about some simpler things like Volvo computers or maybe Mercedes automatic transmissions. That's simple
Let's do that.
The number is 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. Where are you from?
Well, I'm calling you from Irisburg, Vermont, but I actually live in our fair city.
Really?
Yeah.
Irisburg, Vermont.
So you're vacationing in Irisburg?
Yes.
Great. What's it near, Irisburg?
Well, it's about 20 miles from Canada.
Oh, it used to be Iceberg, Vermont, but they didn't get any tourists, so they changed the name.
That's why it's nice to go to.
Which fair city are you from, Boston?
In Cambridge.
Cambridge.
Yeah.
What can we do for you, Nance?
Okay, well, this is the story. I have a 1990 Ford Festiva, which I love.
Mm-hmm.
On June 30th, I was driving back from Worcester, and when I got to the toll booth on the turnpike, I stepped on the brakes, and the pedal went down to the floor.
Not good.
And so I had about 1 second to decide, should I pull over and get towed, or should I keep driving and go to the garage where I had all the brakes done 2 years ago.
You were, excuse me? You were going to continue with no brakes.
Well, I see, when I pumped the brakes, the car actually stopped.
Of course, got it.
Right.
And you were encouraged by that.
Yeah.
It's interesting when people have a choice between possible death or
spending money.
Or inconvenience. They will choose possible death.
Yeah, well, I figured I wouldn't have to step on the brakes again until I was off the highway.
Yeah,
okay, so don't keep us in suspense here.
Right.
Did you make it or did you get killed?
No, I made it. I had a very exciting half a mile from the exit to where the garage is, and walked into the garage, and I was shaking. And I said, this is what just happened. I don't have an appointment, but, you guys did do my brakes 2 years ago, and,
So you're gonna hold them responsible for what they did?
Of course. That's right.
Why not? Someone's going to be to blame.
So they said, no problem. We can look at it in about 10 minutes. So I sat down, and about 20 or 25 minutes later, they called my name, and I went up and they said, well, we took it out, and there's no problem with your brakes. It wasn't doing what you said it was doing.
Yeah.
So here are your keys. So that was 6 weeks ago.
And it hasn't done it
well,
since.
I've been afraid. I've only driven 200 miles since then.
Okay.
So how did you get to Iceberg, Vermont?
In a different car.
Of course.
Good thinking.
Good thinking is right.
So anyway, my question is, am I nuts to be driving this, and what should I do?
Take it to a different place.
Gee. Okay.
I heard a little voice in my earphones.
Yeah?
It must have been Dougie saying, answer the question.
No, that was your conscience.
We've been on vacation for a while, Nancy. You may have figured that out, and we're a little rusty. But I do have an answer.
Yeah, so do I.
Okay.
What happened was your brakes overheated, and when they overheated, the brake fluid began to boil. And it was probably a hot day when you were driving the car, and you had been driving it on the pike for a while, and whatever was stuck and caused the brakes to overheat and thus the fluid to boil got unstuck and cooled off everything when you got into the gas station. By the time you got to
Or it didn't get unstuck, but everything cooled off at least.
everything cooled off enough so that the brake fluid was no longer boiling and the brakes were restored to their previous splendor. So you either have a stuck caliper or a stuck emergency brake, which can also cause this, or a clogged brake hose. There's a brake hose that's clogged either because the rubber has deteriorated and inhibited the return flow of fluid after you've applied the brakes. The other possibility, of course, is the master cylinder is no good. I should mention that.
Right.
So they should check those things, and one of those things is going to come out positive.
Even though the brakes have been working now.
Yeah. And
Sure,
the reason
they
they've
would
been working
work
now
fine.
is you haven't driven it far enough and hard enough to have the thing overheat.
Yeah, I mean, if you want some excitement and you want to really prove to yourself that we're right, just go back to Worcester.
Better than that, drive up Mount Washington.
But put your affairs in order before you do it. So, I mean, it will probably be okay driving around town. But who knows when it's going to do it.
Right.
But it was foolish of them to have sent you out the door, especially when you told them that the brakes had failed.
Yeah, well,
I mean, what did they think was going to happen?
And that's why I said the first thing you have to do is go someplace else.
okay.
Say it, Nancy.
Bye, thanks.
Bye-bye.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Tommy, do you remember, you put your thinking cap on, last week's puzzler?
Yeah, it had something to do with smoked ham, euro dollars, and scientific notation.
No, that was Bugsy's expense report from last week's lunches. It was a trick question. The puzzler was on vacation last week.
This is Ira Glass of This American Life. Do you know our show? Okay, well, either way, I'm going to tell you about it. We make stories that hopefully pull you in at the beginning with funny moments and feelings and people in surprising situations, and then you just want to find out what is going to happen and cannot stop listening. That's right. I'm talking about stories that make you miss appointments. This American Life, wherever you get your podcasts.
On Consider This, NPR's afternoon news podcast, we cover everything from politics to the economy to the world. But every story starts with a question. At NPR, we stand for your right to be curious, to make sense of the biggest story of the day and what it means for you. Follow Consider This wherever you get your podcasts.
Each story you hear on Planet Money starts with a question. What happens if we refund tariffs? Why are groceries so expensive? At NPR, we stand for your right to be curious because the forces shaping our world can be hard to see. Follow NPR's Planet Money wherever you get your podcasts and start seeing how the economy really works.
The Emmy nominations are here. We're unpacking record-breaking nominations for Hacks, plus a big day for The Pit and newcomers like Widow's Bay. We'll talk about some snubs and make some early predictions of who will win. Listen to Pop Culture Happy Hour via the NPR app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, we're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert Brothers, and we're here to talk about cars, of course, car repair, of course, and hot off the presses, the results of our most recent car ownership survey.
Yeah. We had over 95,000 people respond to the survey, and now we have results. And some of them are extraordinarily interesting. Would you like to hear some?
Are you kidding? I can't wait.
Would you like to hear a couple of little teasers?
Yes.
Get this. We asked people, if you had it, this is a great question. If you had it to do
Who came up with this question?
I didn't. If you had it to do all over again, would you buy the same car? Isn't that a good question?
Yeah.
You know which car comes out on top? The highest percentage of people who said yes
I
to
happen to know because I looked at the data.
Oh, you looked?
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing right now. It's phony. It's been doctored up. I don't believe it.
Number one was Porsche.
Yeah. Isn't it Porsche?
No.
Porsche.
The car company is Porsche. But the
lady with the scales. That's
but
Porsche.
Dr. Porsche.
Porsche.
That's how he wanted to pronounce it.
That's a massive Porsche.
Porsche. And the top 5 in that list of a likelihood of buying the same car again are Porsche, Honda, Lexus, Toyota, and Saab.
Got it.
Okay, the other question we asked is how satisfied are you with the dealer experience of going to the dealer
now, you would think
to get your car fixed?
That if the Porsche guys were that happy with the car, they'd be happy also with the dealer.
Well, you would think
that would be one component of their happiness.
And it turns out that Porsche came in almost dead last for satisfaction with the dealer. People love the car.
And yet they would buy the car again in spite of that.
In spite of that.
Boy, it must be a spectacular car.
It must be a spectacular car.
Why don't you own one?
Huh? They cost money, don't they? But you know who's most satisfied with the dealerships? Which dealerships are the most satisfied?
I happen to.
Yeah, well, it was the same in the last report. Saturn.
Yeah.
And the top 5 in this list are Saturn, Lexus, Infiniti, Acura, and Saab again.
Well, Saab is a double whammy, and so is Acura.
Well, there are.
And so is Infiniti.
There are, in fact, 6 cars which are on what we call the double top 10 list. People love the car, and they love the dealership. And if you want to find out if your car is on it, or if your car is on, as we call it, the Fiegel roster, you can go to the Car Talk section of cars.com, and we've got some exciting stuff there.
Well, I'm impressed. Good work, Tommy.
All right.
1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Ellen from Mountain Lakes, New Jersey.
Hi, Ellen from Mountain Lake, New Jersey.
Mountain Lakes.
Uh-huh.
Mountain Lakes is a kind of upscale community, is it not?
Yes, but I live on the wrong side of the track.
The wrong side of the track.
Well, we'll see if we can help you with that, little lady.
That's good. The wrong side is better.
So what's cooking?
Well, if I was on the right side of the tracks, I'd be calling you about the new Audi I purchased for my 16-year-old who got his learner's permit, but instead I'm calling you about the 1990 Honda Accord that I purchased for him.
A 16-year-old boy?
A 16-year-old boy, yes.
Okay.
So my daughter, who is home from college, took it on as her car for the summer, and she took it out, the first time, the second time, something like that. And she came out of her job, went to start the car, and it would not start.
Okay.
Okay, so
She turned the key and nothing happened?
No, turned the key and it did everything short of starting the engine.
Oh.
We wound up having to have the car towed to our mechanic, who took a look at it the next day, tried to get it not to start, of course.
Right.
And he did successfully get the car not to start.
Good.
Yeah, so that made me very optimistic. And
But when it was towed to him, did it start as soon as it got there?
No, it didn't. Actually, I'm abbreviating the story. It was actually towed to a different mechanic first, and then after a while it started, and then I finally got it to my mechanic.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it. We're with you, Alan.
All right.
And you don't know how the first mechanic got it to start?
He didn't. It just decided to start after about an hour.
It decided to.
You know cars can think like that.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Okay. So he went in, couldn't find anything wrong directly, so he did something that he called bleeding the fuel system. What this is, I don't know. But for
I'm working on it myself.
Okay. I said, gee, did you take all the gas out of the tank? He said, no, that's not what it is. At any rate, the next few days it started like a champ in all circumstances, which was really good. But the next hot day that it was left out...
I was just going to ask you if it was a hot day.
It was a hot day.
It all fits together.
Yep.
With what does it fit? What does it fit together with? Does it fit together
with all the different theories that you're working
on? It fits together, Alan. Don't worry. I'm pulling all the strings together now.
Yeah.
Good.
So it worked fine for a while. And now it doesn't. Otherwise, why would you be calling us?
Exactly. And you know, it's not happening as frequently as it did before.
No, because it's been raining every day for the past month and a half.
Yes,
what the hell?
You've been in the area.
It's been a great summer, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has been a very
Don't
interesting
get
summer.
me started.
Don't get my brother started. His 2 weeks of vacation at the shore, so to speak, had 12 out of 14 days of rain. And
I slept those, those two days.
Not only rain, but the temperatures plummeted.
This is true.
And he called me one morning from his beachside what's that word?
Retreat.
Retreat, that's the word. And he said it was 47 degrees at my house this morning, and I can't tell you what else he said. Not on the air.
I keep hearing that voice. Answer the question. There are no fish under the ice. You want the answer?
Yes, I do, actually.
All right, well, I'll give you the answer because Dougie's hassling us.
He's yelling at us to give you the answer.
Tucked up under the dashboard in this car, and all Hondas of recent vintage, is something called the fuel pump relay. And in hot weather, these relays fail.
Okay.
And everything fits together. The fact that they couldn't figure, I don't know what this bleeding of the fuel system was. It may go back to ancient Egyptian times when they bored holes in people's heads to let the brain worms out.
It's like the leeches.
I'll do some research and call you back.
But in fact, what he discovered was that there was no fuel pump pressure. And there was no fuel pump pressure because the relay was not energizing the electric fuel pump, which is inside the tank. And what he needs to do, or someone needs to do, is buy a new relay.
Okay.
And plug it in. It's as simple as that. The relay costs about $30 or $40. I don't know what it costs, but it's relatively cheap. And that's going to solve the problem.
Okay. I'm really glad to hear this.
Isn't it good? Isn't it wonderful?
Problem. Yes. Yeah.
All right. Oh, that's it. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Hey, have a wonderful time in Mountain Lakes.
Oh, thank you very much.
See you, Alice.
Bye-bye.
1-888 Car Talk. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hello. My name is Abhijit, and I'm calling from Augusta, Georgia.
Abhijit?
Yes, that's correct.
A-B...
H-I-J-I-T.
So you were obviously born in Georgia.
No, I was born in...
You have that classic Southern accent.
No, I don't. I guess I have an Indian accent.
That's what it is.
So what's cooking?
I drive a 1993 Mazda 626DX, which I had purchased used.
Yep.
It has 94,000 miles on the odometer.
Yeah.
For the past 3,000-4,000 miles, I have been noticing that what used to be a very smooth-sounding engine note has started fluttering, makes a fluttering noise when I go from from 35 to 55 miles per hour. And I may have to mimic the sound for you.
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, it begins as a very smooth note, but then at about 35, it starts going...
I love it.
And then after about 55, I guess these pulsations kind of come in so quickly that it again sounds like it's one single note.
And could you feel any vibration in the car?
I can notice the vibration when I'm idling.
And where do you think the noise is coming from?
I have a feeling it's coming in from the engine compartment. It's definitely not the wheels, and nothing in the car is loose so that it may shudder.
Okay, it has no metallic tone to it. Is that correct?
No, it doesn't have a metallic tone.
Does it sound more like air?
Possibly, yeah.
Have you ever worked in the intelligence community? Well, America wants to know, I think.
He can't tell you. If he did, would he tell you? Well, he'd have to kill you.
All right, I withdraw the question then.
Why did you ask? Oh, it's a code? He's nuts. He's flipped out.
This may be trying to communicate.
The car is...
all right.
Well, it sounds to me, I mean, the reason I asked you about air, it sounds to me like an exhaust system noise.
You know, in fact, what did I have written right here?
Looks like Papagino's phone number.
Oh. Well, right under that, I have written down exhaust leak. That's what it sounds like to me, too.
Someone suggested crankshaft dampener, perhaps, or the hydraulic lash adjusters, but I'm not sure.
Well, you would
sound like either of those.
You would hear those things if you revved up the engine without the thing being under load. In other words, without the car moving. If you had bad lash adjusters, or if you had a bad vibration damper, those things would manifest themselves even with the car not moving.
Well, so would an exhaust leak.
So would an exhaust leak if you plugged the tailpipe.
Yeah.
So I think you have an exhaust leak.
I do too.
But in the absence of that, when that fails...
And before we get off of that one, plugging up the tailpipe is a way to exacerbate the problem so that you will more likely hear the noise. Mm-hmm. So if you had an assistant or the mechanic that you take it to, put the car in neutral and run it and have someone plug up the tailpipe.
Okay.
And you may even have to try to rev it up a little bit. Okay. And the noise should, if it is an exhaust leak, it will be there.
I see.
But when it turns out not to be that, the other three things I'd look at would be a bad wheel bearing, a bad tire, or a bad axle.
I see.
Wheel bearing?
Yeah.
Really?
Those are they.
You think so?
I'm sticking with it.
Oh.
Good luck, Abhijit.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for your call.
Than's for calling.
Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye. Okay, Tommy, I can see that the stress of always being wrong is finally getting to you.
It's not the stress, man. It's the monotony that's getting to me.
Well, look, you're in luck. It's time for a short break, so I can guarantee you won't be wrong for the next 60 seconds.
Woof.
These days, it feels like the news changes every hour. Well, NPR has a podcast that does that too. NPR News Now brings you a fresh 5-minute episode every hour of the day with the latest, most important headlines in episodes that are clear, fact-based, and easy to digest. Listen to NPR News Now on the NPR app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, it's Terry Gross, host of Fresh Air. Hey, take a break from the 24-hour news cycle with us and listen to long-form interviews with your favorite authors, actors, filmmakers, comedians, and musicians, the people making the art that nourishes us and speaks to our times. So listen to the Fresh Air podcast from NPR and WHYY.
Everyone wants to know if AI is conscious. But consciousness is really hard to define.
It's the experience we're having right now.
What it is like to eat chocolate or to look at the blue sky.
So how do we know who or what is conscious? Check out the new ways scientists are finding to measure the elusive phenomenon on shortwave. Listen on the NPR app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Every episode of It's Been a Minute, NPR's What's Happening in Culture podcast starts by asking 3 questions. Who? How? Why now? If the culture's asking it, we're talking about it. At NPR, we stand for your right to be curious and indulge your cultural curiosity. Follow It's Been a Minute wherever you get your podcasts, and we'll break down the zeitgeisty topics that are filling your feed.
Ha! We're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert brothers, and we're here to discuss cars, car repair, and the mail.
Yeah, mail. It's as simple as
M-A-I-L?
that. M-A-I-L.
Okay, man.
Here it is. I mean, we have posed this question. I mean, some things are so hard for us to understand, especially us. But you recall that we have addressed the issue of, well, there was the 60s. Everyone knows about the 60s, and there was the 80s and the 90s. And here we are at the year 2000, and we don't know what to do about that. And here is the answer, and it's from Dan Hartford.
Oh, I know his brother John.
No, that was Johnny Hancock. Dear Click and Clack, I believe it was on your show that the question was posed as to what to call this decade. Prior decades were easy. They were the 60s, the 70s, etc. But what do we call
Let's not forget the 50s.
The 50s. I would never forget the 50s.
Yeah.
So I'll forget the 20s.
In fact, you owe me a couple of 20s.
But what do we call the current decade? Yes, we posed that very question because we had the problem. And Dan has the answer. He says this decade is made up of 2-digit years starting with 0. 0 is what? Nothing. 0. According to my dictionary, the word naught is defined as the figure 0.
I got it.
So what is it? You got it. What is it?
The naughties.
The naughties.
Of course.
Isn't it great?
Frank, you're going to go down in history. You and
Not me, Dan Hartford.
No, don't mention his name. It's your idea. Come on, steal the idea.
He's from Palo Alto, California. Dan, you're a genius.
Now, if
you may be out of work, you may be destitute, your wife may have left you, but this will put you down in history.
And the dog won't play with you unless there's a pork chop tied around your neck. But Dan, you're all right in our book. Look, if you have something to share with my brother, and as you can see, it doesn't take much to get him excited. You can either drop it off at the Leavenworth Visitors Center or the intensive care unit at Cambridge City Hospital.
McLean Mental
because
Hospital.
He's going to be there pretty soon. Or mail the stuff to Car Talk Plaza, Box 3500, Harvard Square, Cambridge.
Our fair city.
Matt 02238. Of course, you can also email him stuff from the Car Talk section of cars.com. In the meantime, you can call him and me at the following number, 1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hello, my name is Pat McCann from North Tonawanda, New York.
Pat, you're on our staff.
I know. I'm your sexual harassment counselor.
That's you, man.
Well, my younger son, Andrew, has a friend with the same name.
Yeah.
So you two are vying for the same position.
Yeah, he thinks he's the sexual harassment director.
And he's doing a good job of it. So what's shaking, Pat?
Hey, wanted to catch up with you guys and talk about my 95 Chevy Lumina APV. And I'm notorious for running out of gas.
Mm-hmm.
But lately I've been running out of gas, and it's just not my fault. 3 or 4 times in the last year, typically on a long trip and highway driving, I'll run out of gas, and there's still gas left in the tank.
How do you know that?
When I fill it up, the first time it took 16 gallons, and it's a 20-gallon tank. And the second time it took about 15 gallons. So I had 5 gallons left.
So how did you conclude that you're out of gas?
Stop running.
Yes. And, you put your foot on the gas pedal and...
But how do you know it didn't stop running because the stars were wrong? I mean, why do you blame it on the gas?
Well, being one who has run out of gas before, you get to know that feeling.
Yeah. And once you, as long as, what do? You get towed or you go with a 5-gallon can somewhere and you get gas, you pour in a couple of gallons of gas and it starts right up?
Yes. And then I drive to the gas station. Or sometimes, actually, if I just sit there long enough, after a while, it'll start right up and I can chug my way a half a mile or a mile to the gas station. Now, this is a 2-part problem. The first part...
So, wait a minute. Now, Pat McCann.
What? Yeah.
Pat. So, would you accept that you're not really justifiable in blaming gas as the problem?
So you could be running out of spark.
You could be running out of all kinds of things. You could be running out of steam.
But if you ran out of spark for whatever reason,
But when I...
But when you add gas, it starts. I understand that.
But time always passes, so it may
not
be
necessarily
time that's the
always
problem.
passes. Sometimes I just happen to get lucky, and it does this, a mile from an exit that's got a gas station, and I can almost coast there and put gas in, fill it up, and get back in, and it's running.
Mm-hmm.
And
then you can drive it. You can continue to drive for another couple of hundred miles,
hours, another few hours,
and it's all right then.
Yes, and it's okay. I mean, the first half a tank, the first 5/8 of a tank now, it's good. But when I get down to that bottom part...
All right, we give.
You're probably running out of gas there.
Thank you.
Jeez. All right, take it easy on us, will you? Give a guy a break.
And I'm wondering...
we're just out of time.
Wait, have you asked anyone to look at this?
I've looked at it.
You've looked at it.
That didn't do much good. I filled the tank up. I looked at the tank. It was still there.
When was the last time, for example, that you changed your fuel filter?
I had a major tune-up at about 60,000 miles, so 40,000 miles ago.
Well, you could have a clogged fuel filter.
That could be simple.
You could easily have a weak fuel pump. Have you ever noticed if you're driving the truck at any speed, but under quiet conditions with the windows rolled up, for example, that you can hear a humming noise coming from the back of the vehicle that's not coincident even with its moving? In other words, with
very faint.
Like,
hey, same tone.
No.
Fun. Do you ever drive on unimproved roads?
Yeah.
Well, here's a guess.
Yeah,
and it's only a guess.
Nice question, man. Nice question.
Good. Yeah, too bad the answer wasn't good, but the question's good. It's a possibility that you have struck the gas tank with something like a boulder or a tree stump or a raccoon or some such things that has stove it in. Is that the right tense of the verb?
Stoven.
Stoven it in.
Pushed in the bottom of the tank.
So that, in fact, when the tank is an eighth full, you're not really getting the gas out because the area where the pickup is has been pushed up because of some impact. Ooh. So it may be that, in fact, that's happened, and that would explain everything.
And then I just have to learn to live with it and fill up at a half a tank.
Well, you could live with it. But I, at the very least, I would have someone look at the tank to see if this, in fact, is true, and then you can send us the Genius Award.
Yeah.
If it isn't true, then you can choose to live with it. But before you do that, you should change the fuel filter.
Okay.
With 40,000 miles, it might be dirty. And you should ask them to check the fuel pump pressure.
Okay.
Pat, we wish you the very, very best.
Well, listen, guys, thanks a lot.
All right.
I appreciate your help.
Take care.
Thanks for calling.
Take care. Bye.
1-888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hello, my name is Alice, and I'm calling from Hastings on Hudson, New York.
Hi, Alice.
Hastings on Hudson.
I really don't have a car problem. I have a family squabble problem that's related to cars.
Yeah.
The problem is that I'm very lucky. I have a daughter and her little family living on the other side of town from where we live.
Yeah.
And I like to go to her house I call it the low road because there's a big hill between my house and her house. And my husband says it's so much longer to go that way, I should just go up and over the hill. Well, I've clocked the distances. The distance from my house to her house on the low road is 2 miles. And if I go up and over the hill, it's 1.5 miles.
Yeah.
And every time I go my way, you take it so much longer. And if I go his way, I just feel it's more of a strain on the car, and I use up more gas climbing up this hill. Well, we got the altitude on the hill. I don't know if you need all these numbers.
Yeah.
How long have you been retired, Alice?
How long? I'm not retired yet, but he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew one of you had to be retired.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Give me the data.
The altitude, I live at 170 feet. My daughter is also at 170 feet high, and the hill between us is at 320.
Yeah.
And I don't know which way we use more gas, and I know which way you use more time, because my way I have to go through a traffic light.
Well, your way is longer, both in distance and in time, but it's shorter in insofar as you don't have to climb an unnecessary hill.
Yeah, he says, well, you go on the other side, you go down
There you
again.
There you
go. And so whatever you've spent going up, you regain going down. Is he an engineer?
Yes. Doesn't it sound like an engineer?
Of course. It's a classic engineering approach, which is entirely wrong. And is he listening? I hope he's not listening.
Well, actually, he is.
Yeah, because we're going to dump all over him.
That's okay.
Well, I'm not so sure, Alice. So.
I mean, theoretically, he is exactly, of course, right. Theoretically.
Okay.
That the energy, I mean, if this were, if this were a physics problem when he went to school and he did a physics problem, and the energy expended going up would be regained almost, except for losses from friction and
right. Potential
going
energy,
down,
yeah.
a potential energy, kinetic energy, all that stuff would be a great theory. That's assuming that you didn't mind if you were going 85 miles an hour when you hit the bottom of the hill, which you don't. You do mind, and that's why you have to use the brakes.
Right.
It's the same as if you were walking.
Yeah.
Which way would you walk?
I would walk the long way because it's so much easier.
You ain't kidding. Ask him if he had to walk. Would he walk up over the hill and down?
Well, a better question is, would you bicycle?
Oh, your bicycle, you'd go the long way.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Every
For sure.
time.
Every time.
Every
right.
time.
There is no formula for how much gas you use going up a hill.
Sure, I mean, we could calculate all of that, but
I doubt we could calculate it. Somebody could calculate it.
Your husband probably could calculate it.
He's got nothing to do. He's retired.
And that's exactly what gets him into trouble, because he could make all those calculations, and the answer would be, so what?
See, what you can't take advantage of, as you pointed out at the beginning of the call, is you can't take advantage of the potential energy that you gain by getting to the top of the hill.
Yeah.
Because you must slow down.
You have to brake.
You have to brake. So that being the case, I think I would always opt for the roundabout way, especially considering that the fact that you're only climbing an additional 20 feet in elevation, and it's only costing you half a mile.
Oh, wow. You came in on my side.
We came in on your side completely, but we would always come in against an engineer because they're all bozos.
And we're going to open a special website just for your call, Alice, because I know we're going to get like 50,000 emails.
Yeah. Engineers who are going to tell us that it's better to go up and then down, and I'll say the same thing to them that I say to you. Yes.
Okay, well, thank you.
I hope your husband has some other redeeming characteristics.
Oh, he does.
And he probably does.
Yes,
and try to cure him of this engineeringness that he has. I mean, he's tell him he's retired now. He can forget all that stuff because most of it is nonsense.
I'll tell him.
Buy him some golf clubs, Alice. so he can plot some trajectories.
Okay.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you very, very much.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Well, it's happened again. You've atomized another perfectly good hour listening to Car Talk.
Yeah.
Our esteemed producer is Doug, the subway fugitive, not a slave to fashion vermin. Our associate producers are Louis Cronin, the barbarian, and David, it's not easy being green. Our engineer is George Hicks. Our senior web lackey is Doug, the old gray mare. And our technical, spiritual, and menu advisor, just back from the Olympic Extreme Lunch Trials, is John Bugsy, Freestyle Lawler.
He's working on Bugsy World, you know.
Oh, I
He's
know.
building Bugsy
I
World.
know, as we speak.
Like Wally World.
Our public opinion pollster is Paul Murky of Murky Research, assisted by statistician Marge and Overa. Our customer care representative is Haywood Jabuzoff. Our director of new product repair is Warren T. Myfoot. Our shop foreman is Luke Busy. And our director of Firestone tire recalls is Ivana Michelin. Our student consultant is Norm DePlume. Our dermatologist for teenagers is Don Pickett. Our emergency room physician is Henrietta Badclam. The Car Talk musical director is Donna E. Mobile. Our senior citizen driving instructor is Tonya Blinkeroff.
Does she know?
Oh, yeah. Our divorce attorney is Carmine Not Yours. Our Russian chauffeur is Pickov Andropov. And our seat cushion tester, as always, is Mike Easter. Our chief counsel from the law firm of Dewey, Cheatham & Howe is Louis Dewey, known to the bereaved shoe merchants in Harvard Square as Huey Louie Dewey. Thanks so much for listening. We're Click and Clack, the Tappert Brothers. And above all, don't drive like my brother.
And above all, don't drive like my brother.
We'll be back next week, we hope. Bye-bye.
And now, here in the studio is Car Talk Plaza's chief mechanic, Mr. Vinny Gumbatz. Vinny?
Thank you very much. Now, if you want a copy of this here show, which happens to be number 35, you can get one on the web. Just head on over to the online store at the Car Talk section of cars.com. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, but, I mean, what if I wanted something else, Vinny? I mean, what if I wanted, like, the best of a Car Talk CD? Would I go to the same site?
No, you dope. You go to www.joeliebermanshouseparty.com. Of course, you go to the same site. What are you, stupid or something? You go to the Car Talk section of cars.com where you'll order by phone. You just call 888-CAR-JUNK.
Well, thank you so much, Vinny. That was muy bueno.
Hey, bueno this, will you? Car Talk is a production of Dewey, Cheatham & Howe and WBUR in Boston.
And even though Scott Simon wonders if it's possible to get Nitzer to recall us whenever he hears us say it, this is NPR, National Public Radio.
This week on Newsmakers...
I'm surprised you even had me on.
Comedian Bill Maher on his Mark Twain Award and the lost art of political debate.
Just engage with the argument. Tell me if I'm wrong about something, and then we're going to be cool. But that's not what either extreme does in this country anymore.
Bill Maher on this week's Newsmakers. Watch or listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, it's Terry Gross, host of Fresh Air. Hey, take a break from the 24-hour news cycle with us and listen to long-form interviews with your favorite authors, actors, filmmakers, comedians, and musicians, the people making the art that nourishes us and speaks to our times. So listen to the Fresh Air podcast from NPR and WHYY.